Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Hope everyone had a good Tuesday, Tuesday, March 31st. Sorry about that. I accidentally hit the mute button. I just got back from the coffee shop. Had me some chamomile tea. It's good for your sleeping habits. So try to drink it daily now whenever I'm doing something or it's nighttime or I'm reading or something. But quick update on the Iran war. Iran struck a oil tanker off the coast of Dubai. We hit some nuclear sites. Escalation, not good. Stock market did not like it. Everything's going up. Everything's going down, actually. Oil prices are going up. So if you're in oil, you'd be a happy person. But just know you're profiting off of death and destruction, so maybe don't feel good about that. But that's everyone's doing that. So you can be moral and lose out, or sacrifice your morals and be rich. But it's kind of an internal game everyone's playing. But today I just kind of wanted to talk about something different. Just one came on the top of my head during one of my walks. It's just about moving. After you graduate college, after you're above the age of 20 or whatever it may be, whatever path you take. Usually you move out of your house and then you kind of start your own deal, or your parents' house, I should say, and you kind of start being your own person. You can set your own routines. You can wake up at 1 p.m. every day if you want to, if you can somehow make money to live off of doing that, or you can become an extreme grinder. Whatever you want to do. I recently moved. I went to university in Northern California, and then I moved to the Chicago area for work. And I was really nervous, but in my time, I've learned some things. I thought I would share some of the things I learned. Um, Probably number one, and I work like a half corporate, half not corporate job, so I got to be in the office 3 days a week, and then I'm hybrid too, so that's kind of nice. But some things I learned, it's like it's kind of up to you, and that was the biggest thing. And it took me a few months to realize, and I was like, oh wow, like this is really kind of all up to me. It's kind of depending on where you were born, who your parents are, what their status was, or what they kind of gave you to start off with. And what I mean by that is there's no longer a defined structure. With a job, you kind of get built-in structure. You have a time you gotta be there. You gotta kind of got a time you gotta go to bed if you want to perform well. Um, you got a boss. You got a routine. You just got like a blanket slate for structure. You're 9 to 5. But after that, it's kind of up to you, or it is up to you. So if you want to be someone who's going all in on your career, and then the 9 to 5 is your thing. Okay, I can't believe I didn't kill that guy. And you're putting all your eggs in one basket. You're really just kind of like become the best worker you can be. Oh fuck. Um, then that's what you do. But what that means is after your job, you're gonna go home and you're gonna work on your job. If you're a lawyer, you're working 8 hours a week. If you're an investment banker, you're working 80 hours a week. If you're someone else like a tech bro and you're working your 40, and then you go home and you work on something else that you own, that's completely up to you. If you just work a 9 to 5 and you're like, I have money, I make enough money, this is all I want, nothing else, you can do that. But then your expectations might be skewed for how you want to live. If you're like, I want to live a Ferrari life, but you're working like a Honda job, there's some disconnect. You're not going to be happy. And that's totally fine. If you want to be, working the Honda job, live in the Honda lifestyle. I'm not hating on Honda. Honda's a goated car. Then that's what it's gonna be. Just don't have a mix match of expectations. Like you go home and you get home at like 6. Well, for me, I start at 7 and I finish at 3:30. So my schedule is I get home at like 4:10 ish because it takes a while to drive to my work. And then those hours, because I go to bed at 10, those hours from 4 to 10 ish, those are mine, and I get to do whatever I want with them. So right now I'm playing games, filming a YouTube video. I know not many people see them, but for me it's kind of like therapeutic. I get to just speak, speak and talk, kind of talk about my day or whatever the hell, what have you. And it's nice for me. But those are your hours. So if you want to spend them watching TikTok, you know, scrolling, taking a nap. That's a big one if you don't get enough sleep. And so be it. Those are your hours to do with whatever you're going to do. And if you want to be somewhere else in life and you're not using those hours to your advantage, then that's what it's going to be. So it's kind of all up to you. You get the quasi, schedule and routine up there because of the way a job is laid out. But after those 9 to 5s, time is yours, and do with it what you will. Build what you want with it, and yeah, just be content with whatever you're doing. Number 2, college was so fucking fun. Like I had I had an amazing time. I did a lot of things. I was on a really competitive sports club for the first 2 years. I made a whole ton of good friends. Had a relationship, a really good relationship. Just some core things didn't work out, but happens. But I had a good relationship, made a lot of friends, made a lot of lifelong friends. I feel like I was fucking snipe this fool. Okay, never mind. Went camping, did all that stuff, studied abroad in Japan, amazing by the way, and just had a great time overall. And it was fun because everyone was nearby. Everyone I was friends with was right there. Hey, I gotta go to Target. Let's go. Hey man, before we're hitting this house party, like let's go grab some alcohol. And it was just a whole lot of fun, and easier times. I'll fucking blow this dude up. Maybe not. No, he's coming this way. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know how that thing is alive either. Of course. But yeah, everyone's around you. Everyone's doing the same thing. You guys are all fighting for the same piece of paper. And once you get that, you guys are done. Then it's up to you. But something about friends that I really come to appreciate. One of my friends that I made in the Taekwondo club, really good friend of mine, she was like, "You are pretty rich." And I was like, "Well, I'm not really. I have a job, I'm doing well. I'm working for myself. I make enough money to live and travel and do what I want to do. But I'm not rich by any means." She goes, "No, you're rich in, like, friends. You have people that will come visit you. You have family that comes to visit you." This guy's coming up. I got into you. Oh! Oh! That sucks. You got friends that come visit you. You got really good friends. I'm still best friends with my homie from, like, 4th grade. And I just went to Vegas with him this weekend. Me and my best bud from college. Me, him, and then my buddy from elementary school. We went to Vegas, and it was fun. It was cool. It was fun. And I'm glad I could do that because not every young man has that. One of my other friends, they moved 2 hours away from me. He was my college roommate. Great friend. And I'm just blessed that they'll come visit me, that I can go visit them. We're all pretty healthy. We have the ability to do so. And it's amazing, like, the wheat kind of separated from the chaff on its own. So I got my couple of friends that I know are ride or dies for me because I've been with them for so long. We've been through thick and thin. And the people that were in college that were kind of just more a little surface level, not bad people by no means, but we're kind of just like friends of convenience. You're kind of only friends because you guys are both there and you guys kind of offer each other, not like, it's not transactional, but you guys are like, oh fuck, it's not transactional. You guys are just, oh, we're here, you're cool, we're gonna hang out, all is well, all is good. But when you graduate and you go off into wherever you go, like my friends live in California, I live in Chicago, the other one lives in Wisconsin. We're all separated. I'm trying to get back to California, but the opportunity cost of this job, all my Gen Z people know, and those out of college know, it's hard to get a job. So I couldn't let it pass me up, and I had to take the opportunity. And for, the year and a half that I'm going to be here, it's already been like 9 months. You bet your ass it's worth it. Tomorrow's already April 1st. It's going by like by the blink of an eye. Time does move quicker, in my opinion, when you're, kind of out of the structured phase of having everything figured out and, goal working towards. But yeah, really appreciative that I have friends that will come visit me, friends that I can go visit, and we're all working. I think a good thing is we're all doing different things. Like one of them's in finance, one of them's in tech, and I'm in operations. But we all kind of have like the same goal, which is like get money, not for materialistic things. Although yeah, sometimes we talk about like, oh, I want some fucking Chrome Hearts. Like who doesn't, you know? But our main goal of money is for freedom and to buy experiences. So we saw a show in Vegas and we spent like $400 on the fucking tickets, but we didn't really blink twice because it was an experience and it was really fun. But when it comes to buying materialistic things, everyone in my group was like, no, pause, like rethink that. So it's just kind of cool. But yeah, Friends. Oh, let me see if I can get this helicopter. No, fucking virgin. Yeah, Friends is a big one. Number, what the hell? Get out of this fucking bathroom. Number 3 would be like health, and kind of up to you. I'm just pretty much trying to get. I'm pretty much just trying to get the idea that after you graduate and you're structured of classes, and maybe you got a sorority formal, you got a frat formal, you got a football game you're gonna go to. After that is over, it's up to you. So I know I would go to the gym with my homies, and that's when we would lift. Now it's up to me. If I want to lift and I want to stay in shape, I gotta go. And it eats into my limited amount of time that I have after my workday, but it's something that I value enough to keep doing it. Oh, look. But it's something I value to keep doing it. You know, people that eat food, I see my coworkers, and no hate to them, I enjoy my coworkers, but they're like 30s on average. I'm 23. And they eat fast food all day. They eat Chipotle, they eat Arby's, they eat Culver's. Dude, that guy fucking lost. I don't know why he's saying GG easy. They eat Culver's, McDonald's, Burger King, and it adds up, you know? Like, they're all kind of overweight, which is like, you know, yikes. But that's not my life. If they want to do that, that's up to them. Their lifestyle, not mine. They can do what they want. But for me, I don't know if it's from California and the active lifestyle is just a bit bigger there, or whether it's because of my parents. Like, fast food for me was a treat. You know, I would only have it if I'm sick or something, or if I'm, you know, really itching for a 8-piece chicken nugget at Chick-fil-A. It wasn't a normal thing, and I thank them for that to this day, because if you see what it's like to eat fast food every day, it's really not what you want to be doing. So I cook. I meal prep. A lot of chicken breast, a lot of rice, a lot of vegetables, you know. Getting vegetables in these days is kind of harder because you really got to go out of your way to just make them. And beef, garlic, onions, I have a banana a day. Like, things are going good for my health, you know, and I look good. I feel, well, that's kind of narcissistic. I feel good, you know, I think I look good, you know, body-wise, so, you know, I get some confidence from that. But yeah, well, you are what you eat, and I believe that to the core. And from what I've seen my coworkers eat, like, yikes, bro. Like, put down the fork to some extent. But, you know, again, not my life. Theirs. They can do whatever they want. Me, I want to do some other stuff, so I can't be eating Culver's all day. Although Culver's is really fucking good. Chicken sandwich was really good. Their like McFlurry dupe was really good. And then I also had Mooyah in Wisconsin. I didn't even know that was a thing. Wisconsin Mooyah, and I had a milkshake and kind of blew it in and out of the water. So I was kind of disappointed about that. But yeah, those are some things. I know those are kind of all over the place. But I think the big thing is whenever, like, my biggest point, like I was trying to get at, is when you graduate, it's up to you. You know, I can kind of see where people get complacent with their jobs because it pays you X amount, and you do whatever you want with that money. If it's enough for you, then you're kind of done. Enjoy life, you know? If you got bigger goals, if you want to be a C-suite exec, or you just want more money, or you want autonomy, or you want freedom, it's going to take some time. And for me, I'm trying to do that, build something of my own, this included. I know not many people watch it, but, you know, it's mine. I create it. I do it all with it. It's nice. But I hear that guy all the fucking time. He's in some Cadillac. It's not even that nice. People actually made a Reddit post on him. They're like, bro, this dude in this Cadillac needs to shut the fuck up. But, oh, that was devastating. Wow, that was sad. Yeah, your time is yours to do with it what you will. friends. You know, hopefully you guys have some friends, some homies that you can ride or die with, and just go on cool adventures with. Like, I get really tired on these weekend trips if I don't take a day off, but the experience and the memories and the stories and all that stuff is so worth it. I don't care if I gotta spend thousands of dollars. It's just so fun. You know, I'm grateful that people come visit me. Truly, it really makes me feel warm inside, and I really appreciate that they value the friendship the same amount as I do. And you'll just see people will start to go away in your life, and it's sad, especially if it's from college where you thought like nothing will ever separate us. You know, just wait. And then health. You know, if you're not sleeping and you're not eating well, you're not going to be able to do anything I was just talking about. This guy seems like a sweat. Yeah, I knew. Bro, I got some sixth sense with this shit. But health, you know, you are what you eat. If you eat fast food all day, you eat processed foods all day, you're not going to feel very well. You know, try to get steps in, make sure you're drinking enough water. Simple stuff. You know, you see those TikToks when it's like, who knew getting 10,000 steps a day, being active for like 30 minutes, just 30 minutes, go lift some weights. Hit the elliptical. I know that's my cardio choice after my walk. You know, eat well, get at least 7 hours. Bro, fuck off, bro. Get at least 7 hours. Talk to your family and talk to your friends. Things are good, you know? I made some friends here. I thought it was impossible. I was so nervous moving out here. I really was. I went from California to not the middle of nowhere, but the Midwest, you know, and like it's not where I'm from, it's not what I was comfortable with. I didn't know anyone from the Midwest, but I took some time. I joined a gym, you know, went on some not like dates, but like friendship apps or whatever, and I made some cool friends from people that did the same thing as me, and I got plans now, and I try to go to them as much as I can, just say yes to as many things as I can without going over the top. But it's nice. Kind of built a life here. I'm proud of it. Glad I did it. No, it's not for me. I'm trying to get back to California. But I would not have known that, and I would not have had this perspective if I didn't make the leap in the first place. So I'm glad I did it. Just try new things, you know. Try new things, and then after you graduate, everything you do is up to you. So just do what you want to do and do the best of it 100% all the time, and enjoy it too. Don't just be like stressed out all the time, because chronic stress is not good for you, you know. But yeah, thanks for watching or listening, whatever you do. Fuck, bro, these guys are sweats, bro. Oh, that's that British rifle. I'm gonna try that before I end it. Let's see if I can get like a decent streak going on without me yapping. If any of you do watch this and you want like video ideas, leave a comment. You know, I've done a lot of stuff. I've been to a lot of places. That thing is dookie. I need to get 1 kill with this, and then I'm done. But yeah, travel videos and post pictures of everything that I've done, everywhere that I went. Can't post videos because I didn't take too many. Food. I cook a lot. I like cooking food. Fighting breakdowns. I don't know. I don't do as much MMA now as I used to. War breakdowns. Ah, fuck. With my IR major, I was kind of built to analyze this stuff, or I've studied this stuff to an extent. Okay. Calm little double. Oh! Okay. I think there's a guy right here. Maybe not. I don't know, this gun's kind of bad. The SR rifles in this game are kind of dookie. Okay, anyway. That's it. You know, thanks for listening. Hope you guys have a good one as always.